This past weekend, I went into Abercrombie & Fitch and tried on a ton of different styles of jeans because I wanted to share with you what styles that they had, how they fit, and of course what they look like on a pear-shaped body. So if you are curious about what jeans to buy from Abercrombie, you're in the right place. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it is your girl Jordan of Little Miss JB Style, your pear-shaped shorty style guru, and I am sharing with you jeans from Abercrombie & Fitch. If you watched my video on some of my favorite jeans for pear-shaped shorties based on what I have in my personal collection, I asked for some recommendations from you as to what brands that you like to shop, and I got Abercrombie & Fitch quite a lot, and I have been seeing their denim everywhere, so I decided to run into the store to try on a bunch of different styles of their jeans to share with you what they look like, how I feel like they fit in terms of sizing as well as the material itself, and just generally my thoughts on the jeans. So if you have been on the fence about whether or not Abercrombie & Fitch jeans are going to work for you, you are in the right place. You're going to be able to see how they fit on me as well as my thoughts. As always, you already know if there's a pair of jeans that you are loving, needing, got to have, I have linked everything in the description below, from what I'm wearing right now to what I wore to go shopping, and of course the jeans themselves. So again, anything you want, it's in the description, boo. Without further ado, let's just jump into the Abercrombie & Fitch jeans. So the first pair of pants I decided to try was the high-rise loose jean. So these are their early 2000s inspired jean. They are made of 38% cotton, 31% recycled cotton, and 31% lyocell. I'm wearing a size 8, and actually these are a little bit big. I was surprised. I feel like I could have maybe sized down, but typically when I am looking at denim, if I know that there is not a lot of stretchy material, I like to size up just to be safe because I can always get it taken in. As you can see, there is definitely still gapping in these in the back, but because of the way the sizing runs, I actually have a lot of room for movement. You can see I can get my knees up, I can squat down with comfort. I'm not sure that if I size down, I could still be able to do that, but I do love the way that these sit, even though they are a little bit looser. The other thing that I'm really loving about this specific style is the length. I do feel like I have the regular length, and these could be easily dressed up or down depending on how you want to wear them, with some heels or some sneakers. So there's a lot of versatility here. I would probably give these around a 7 out of 10. They're going to be pretty decent, but you are probably going to have to get them tailored to get them fit because there probably will be gapping in the back for your pear-shaped body. Next, I tried the Curve Love High Rise 90s Relaxed Jean, and this is in the washed black shade. You can see that there is a split in the hemline in the front. I really love the idea of this. They seemed very fashion forward and very fun. So these are made of 99% cotton and 1% elastane. Personally, I look for something with a little bit more elastane because, as you can see, I'm struggling with the knee raise test as well as the squat test. There is some room in these jeans, however, it's just not as much. If you really want to get that range of motion, you're trying to drop it low on the dance floor, you're going to feel a little bit restricted in these jeans, in my opinion. I am wearing a size 29, and I do feel like this was the right size for me. I personally like to have a little bit of room at the waist. You can see that there is gapping in the back, but I don't like to have the waistband pressing into me, especially when I sit down. So I tend to go up a size for that reason, because I know that I can always get the waistband tailored to fit how I like it to fit. However, if you are somebody who doesn't mind having it be a little more snug in the waist, go ahead and get your true size in this jean. It will fit you how you want it to fit. And again, just keep in mind with the elastane that range of motion. Before I get into the rest of the jeans, I'm wondering if you could do me a quick favor. If you are finding this video even the least bit helpful, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. That will help this video reach even more people who are on the fence about Abercrombie & Fitch jeans and wondering how they fit on a pear-shaped shorty. And I wanted to show you what this jean looked like in another color. So this is still the Curve Love High Rise 90s jean, but in that light wash, I wanted to show you how the different washes can affect how the jeans look on you. In case you were not aware, I think that the light wash is still very, very flattering. Do not feel like because you are pear shaped, you have to steer away from like light colored pants. I used to think that, but girl, don't fall for that trick, okay? You can pull off lighter bottoms. They are equally as flattering, and this is proving my point, okay? And I will say the booty is bootying in the lighter wash compared to the dark wash, in my opinion. However, again, because this has a low amount of elastane, there just isn't as much stretch that I would personally like, which is why I would rate these a little lower, around a 7 out of 10, because I just like to be able to move in my jeans. I like to put the fun in functional, okay? So I need my jeans to have a little more stretch than this. However, these are a very, very great option for something flattering, especially if you don't need something to really move around in. Next, I went ahead and tried another Curve Love 90 straight jean with the 99% cotton and 1% elastane. These have a little fun slit in the hemline on the side, which I thought was really cool for the lighter wash denim. As you can see, these are very flattering. I am wearing a size 29. You can definitely see though that there is gapping in the back, so I could have probably sized down because I think that there would have been enough stretch for that. However, I will say that it kind of met my kneeling test, but as you can see, it gaps really, really badly when I kneel down. So if you plan to squat, pop, lock, and drop it, these are not the jeans for you, girl. I'm just going to warn you. And even the knee raise test, you can see I just couldn't even get as high as I usually do. So I would rate these about a 6 out of 10, to be honest. I loved the concept of them, and I will say these are a little bit on the shorter side given the slit in the denim. However, I do feel like if you could find the size, maybe if your body shape just a little bit different, these could work for you. They just really didn't work for me. If you are a regular viewer, then you already know what time it is. It is question time. Just a quick question for you. Have you ever shopped at Abercrombie and Fitch before? If so, what style of jean is your go-to jean? Like, you love it, you will always repurchase it. Let me know in the comments below. There were definitely a few pairs of jeans that I absolutely will be adding to my collection, but make sure you stay tuned to the end to see what they are. In the meantime though, make sure you share with me and the rest of the community what your favorite pair of Abercrombie and Fitch jeans are. Moving into the jeans that I actually like, starting off with the Curve Love Low Rise 90s baggy jean. Yeah, you heard me say as a pear shaped shorty, I liked a low rise jean. So as you can see in the side by side, the left I'm wearing a size 29 and in the right I'm wearing a size 28 because I actually thought that the 29 was going to be the right size, but I could size down in these. So keep that in mind. These are going to be, again, another 99% cotton, 1% elastane, but I felt like there was way more stretch in these, and I think part of the reason is because of the baggy style as well as the low rise style. So I could get my knees up, I could drop it down, and I felt like this was surprisingly flattering if you have a lower pooch. Now, if you feel like your whole belly is round, you probably won't feel as confident in these, but for me, I have that little lower pooch, but this just sat in a spot that I didn't feel self-conscious about that at all. So I was surprised how much I actually really like these. I would rate these an 8 or even a 9 out of 10. Like, these were actually a surprisingly like good find. I feel like I really did enjoy these, again, for a low-rise jean. You can tell I'm just like still surprised about it. So if you are on the fence, try and go into the store and give it a try just to see if you've been wanting to give the low-rise jean a try. I was clearly pleasantly surprised that I have this towards the end of the video, meaning it was one of my more favorite ones. Another favorite, not so surprising, was the Curve Love Ultra High Rise 90s straight jean, and this is the light ripped wash. I am actually, again, showing you a side-by-side of a 28 and a 29, the 29 being on the left and the 28 being on the right. I really loved this. I felt really comfortable in the 29, but I also felt like maybe I could get away with a 28. So again, this goes back to your comfort level. If you don't mind the waistband sitting a little tighter, go ahead and get your normal size. If you feel like you want a little more room, my strategy is always to size up and I can get the waist taken in. So I really, really liked these. They were super comfortable, crazy flattering. These are, again, another 99% cotton, 1% elastane blend, but for some reason, maybe because of the rips, I am not sure, but these just felt like they had way more stretch. You can see I can get that knee nice and high. I'm dropping it low. I'm feeling really comfortable in these jeans. Like, these felt like second skin, so I would definitely rate these a 10 out of 10. This would definitely be a pair of jeans that I would buy in multiples. I just love, love, love how I felt in the jeans. I love how comfortable they were. So overall, definitely something I would recommend as a blind buy from Abercrombie would be this style of jean in this specific wash. Last but not least, my favorite was the Curve Love ankle straight jeans. So these are actually still the 99% cotton and 1% elastin, but I was so surprised how much stretch I feel like I had in these jeans. I am wearing a size 29. These are super flattering. You can see very minimal gapping in the waistband. I can get my legs up nice and high. I can get that kick in. I can crouch down, and the gapping is not bad when I crouch down. So these are definitely pop, lock, and drop it in the club, shake some booty approved. And I just feel like the wash as well was super flattering, super comfortable, and the ankle length is very versatile no matter what season you want to wear these for, which is why I would give these a 10 out of 10 and totally recommend as a blind buy for a first-time buyer for Abercrombie jeans. With that, that is all the jeans that I got to try on. There were so many different styles. I was pleasantly surprised by their Curve Love line. I do feel like even though it doesn't solve the gapping issue, which I feel like in 2022, how is that still an issue? Like, how are we still struggling to have jeans made that don't gap in the back? I just don't understand. But the Curve Love line, I will say, does a really good job of at least minimizing the gappage as well as keeping that stretch that I feel like is so important. I talk about this all the time when it comes to buying jeans, especially if you are curvy, especially if you are active. You do need jeans with stretch. The 100% cotton just, not that it's impossible, but it really just isn't the same comfort level, and they don't seem to last as long, at least in my opinion, compared to pants that have that stretch in them that helps to keep them elastic, that helps to make your booty look nice, make it look fat. So I feel like Abercrombie & Fitch does a really, really great job with that in their curve line. So there's a lot to love there and tons of styles. I do feel like they had the largest variety of styles too, especially when it came to from the cross front style to the slits at the bottom of the jeans. I feel like they give you such a large variety for the different styles of jeans that you might want to try. So that's another real reason that I absolutely did love Abercrombie & Fitch. And also a moment for the fitting room, because that was the most fun fitting room I've been in a while. I could change the lights, as you saw. Like, it was a total vibe in that fitting room, just saying. Like, even just to go to play around in the fitting room alone, kind of worth it. With that, thank you for watching all the way into the end. I hope that you found it really useful as to what jean styles Abercrombie offers, the sizing in terms of true to size, what you needed to size up on, the material, so you really got to see how you would be able to move in the pants, because that for me is really, really important. I don't want to just be cute. I want to be functional. I want to be able to move, because I be living life in a fast lane sometimes, and I need clothes that are going to last. So I really hope that this gave you a better understanding of the different types of jeans at Abercrombie & Fitch, so you know what to buy, so you're not spending all this time and energy shopping and searching in vain and having to try on things that just aren't going to work for you, because that's what I'm here for. I really want to help you get an idea of what is out there, figure out what's going to work best for you, so you can have this one area of your life, your wardrobe, like down packed, because girl, I know when you look good, you feel good, and that translates into all the other areas of your life. It helps you to manifest and reach when you believe in yourself and you really do believe that you are that girl, and part of that is dressing in a way that makes you feel like that girl. So that's what I hope that I have helped you with a little bit today. Seriously, thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you love lifestyle, you love fashion, you want outfit ideas, you want even more inspiration, hit that follow button. That is the type of content that I share here on a weekly basis just for you. Thank you seriously for watching, and I will see you in a couple of days. Bye.